Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien on the morning of Wednesday, November 2nd, 2022. Sitting in for Paul Harvey this morning. And today's commentary is on a report from Mr. Harvey back in 1965 that he wrote to you, and he explained it to you from freedom to chains. And like he told you, each civilization has only lasted about 150 years. And then you've gone from hell to the hen basket. Well, the United States is 150 years is almost over. It's been over. 1865 was the start of it. That's when you became the modern United States, more or less. And you have done stuff that other nations avoided for the most part. And some stuff that other nations wouldn't even conceive of doing, even though they destroyed themselves. The Romans, the Chinese, the Greek, the Romans especially. They had 150 years of, I would say, good luck from 146 BC to, say, Trajan's time. After that, they didn't have any more conquerors. They didn't have any more wars, conquest to feed themselves. But from 146 BC on, the Roman people would say, hey, I don't have to do this. I can ask the Roman Senate to do it for me. Oh, I'll pay him a little bit, and then they'll do it for me. I'll get this. I'll get a nice fine chair. I can get a nice villa. Yeah, okay. Can have a little pension. Yeah. We took those things that they did in that 150 years and copied them here to the 19th, 20th, and 21st century. Thus, as Mr. Harvey would say, we went from freedom to chains. We gave up our freedoms and put on our chains. And the more that we wanted, the more we had to pay for it, and the more taxes. But you American people, and I'm sorry, I don't want to put you down, but in the old civilizations that this earth has ever seen, you are the first one that actually tax yourself to death. Oh, yeah, I can't believe this one. I come from planets where taxation has been a thing of the past, because we've known that destroys civilization. Taxation without representation. That was a noble word that nobody listens to today. Yeah. Who was that? Mr. Jefferson that said taxation without representation? Mr. Jefferson, if you're up there with the boss and Mr. Harvey, oh, does that cringe when you say that today? The 16th Amendment, Americans. Whoever wrote that amendment forgot to put a limit on there. So therefore, you have no limit on how much you can tax yourselves. And you tax yourselves to the hilt right now. Heck, back in the old Roman days, Diocletian, he actually put a tax on what you would call today passengers and freight or taxi service, whichever you call it. Anyway, this poor thing did both. So he taxed the hell out of a jackass. And the poor taxes that he imposed said that a jackass would have to have 5 passengers in order to make a profit. Can you imagine a donkey, a jackass? 5 passengers on the poor donkey? Oh boy, would that... If I were the donkey in Shrek, I would say, I hereby go on strike like the Delta pilots are planning on going on strike today. Yo! But like Paul Harvey tried to sell you in a better version in 1965, and he thought that in 1965 you had it, and you weren't going to do, even though you passed the 16th Amendment, that somebody or another was going to say, we got to take that 16th Amendment and repeal it like we did the 18th. And redo it with the 23rd, to a certain way. Most nations that taxed themselves and were over 25% were oblivion. The Romans, the Greeks, the Chinese, oblivion. The Mings, they went in oblivion. And the Americans, or they're going to be extinction. Do you get it, Americans? No. Your 150 years is over, and you're going to be the Diocletian is going to be like Mr. Biden taxing a poor jackass, and the jackass is you. Or Mr. Trump. There is no answer there either. If you're looking for politicians for your answer, the answer is there's not there. Because countries have gone from kings to dictators to autocracies to democracies. Oh, chaos, chaos, yeah. And back to kings again. I need a king. Please let me have a king, a country for a king. Yeah. Anyway, sitting in for Paul Harvey. This is your favorite alien saying. And Mr. Harvey, if you can hear me up there today, I say that you said it was up to the individual Americans back in 1965, and I say, well, they're past that, Mr. Harvey, here in 2022, and they're looking at extinction and disintegration of their own country. What you warned them about in 1965 is happening today under Biden and Donald J. Trump. You knew them both when you were in your old age. They didn't listen to you. Well, somebody up there did, because it's disintegration for the United States. Like I said, sitting in for Mr. Harvey today, this is your favorite alien. Good day.